So what was the overall intention of this book? Like when you wrote it, what was going through your mind?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I've been reading this book titled Hip Hop is Only for Children by Nigerian author Onyeka Nwelue. And today in this video I kept to do something more interesting than just talking about what I think about the book. I'm actually going to have a chat with the author and get to see his reactions to some of the questions that I have about the book. If you want to see the complete discussion, stay till the end of this video, and thank you for tuning in.
Because hip hop is like a movement, hip hop is a culture. Like the real hip hop is something that people take very seriously, and you've come here and you've said it's only for children. What is the motive behind that title that you've given the book?
The motive is to tell them that not every kind of music should be listened to.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of rap because I think most of the lyrics I've heard are very violent, very graphic. American hip hop artists, they have really influenced Nigerian musicians who now think in their head that they're rappers. Like people like Vector, when he's saying things, I just feel like this guy really needs to get a job.
What was the overall intention of this book? Like when you wrote it, what was going through your mind? Why did you need
to say some certain things, I needed to make a statement, and that statement is to say that if you are not prepared to make good music, and my definition of good music is music that is timeless. I don't want, if you listen to a song like Bolanle, it's an old song by Prince and what other guy, there are two. This song continues to stay there. There is Mad Melon, the Danfo Driver singers. Yeah. Okay. So these songs are there, like African Queen. Okay. People need to start making music like that.
I actually agree with you that Nigerian music industry has a lot of watered down music. Like they're just putting out stuff out there. Nobody's really, or very few people are really putting in the effort to bring out good music. And one thing I liked about your book was the fact that while you went quick to attack the people that are not, you feel are not doing their best, you were also quick to praise those that you feel are their best. You also mentioned personal experiences that you've had with some of these artists. You have some artists that you say in your book, and you put it yourself that this is your own side of the story.
Yeah, exactly.
That you say in your book that you helped to get visas to come for European tours, and you were treated badly afterwards and things like that. Do you think this book is kind of like a personal release of the anger or the however you felt after?
Yes, I was angry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was angry, but then I feel there is also a need to address these issues where they just find the next person to use to come to Europe after being refused visas for a long, long, long time. People like Terry G, there's MC Galaxy, they tend to use you, and then they come to Europe and you find out that they're not actually doing tours, they just come on holiday. So because of that, I got really pissed off. I've been on tour with Seun Kuti. We went to over 15 cities in Europe, from Bremen to Gothenburg, Paris, Brussels. This guy is doing real music and he's a king. And I believe that other artists should also work so hard. People keep saying, oh, it's because of Fela. No, it's not because of Fela. I've been on tour with him. He works hard, he rehearses. But these artists who mime on stage, they do no rehearsals. They don't even have a band. So how do you go on tour without a band? How do you go on tour without a record? You don't have an album. So why are you going on tour? So these ones I just used us to get visas. I just had to use their story to begin my book. Okay. And also to tell them you can also sit in your country where you think you're king and enjoy your razzmatazz. Okay,
so the book is basically about the Nigerian music industry, and you've talked about different genres. You've talked about the management. You've talked about the record labels. So why would you put all of them under hip hop?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a personal attack on hip hop.
Okay.
And I did a very extensive research on Nigerian music. I started from the 70s, actually, from the 60s. down to 2015. And one of my favorite musicians, Celeste Nuku, I'm sure a lot of young people in the world don't even know him. But he influenced people like Kosi Dosadebe and Onyeka Nwelue as well. So you can understand now why I feel these guys who monkey around on stage and go to the studio, spend like 1 hour, 30 minutes and record stuff, and then go on Hacksha and force people, please download my rubbish and listen, also share it. How do you take yourself seriously if you are begging people to listen to your music? Music should speak for itself. Great music. So because they're doing crap, so they tend to pay bloggers to blog about their rubbish. People like Nneka, Kuti, you can't. They don't even have singles releasing every time. You know, they release albums. You need to have a body of work that can speak for you. Not one single rubbish. You just went to. In fact, I got tired that I had to write this book so quickly. Like it was very fast and it was coming. It was running like water. You know, it came out the way I wanted it to come out.
You've won several prizes as a writer. Why music? There are so many different things that you can write non-fiction about. Why did you choose the music industry?
I've written other books and I was still poor. Very, very poor.
Okay.
And then I thought about it that Nigerian musicians are actually famous and other musicians in other parts of the world are rich.
Okay.
And then I said I could combine this, write about music, and let it sell like CDs. And it actually happened.
Okay.
Because I had an experience with when I went to that with an event for an event, and we sold out all the copies we went in like 10 minutes.
So.
But my other books they didn't sell like that.
Okay. So are you kind of commercializing your?
Yeah, I'm all about money. I don't care about anything else. Just the money that I want.
So then you're the same with the writers. Then?
Yeah, but then I'm giving them something that will lie in the bookshelf for a long time, timeless.
Something that people.
So I give you great work and then I collect your money. But these guys just give you a watered down product and then you don't know what to do with it.
8th of March last on Sunday was International Women's Day. Okay. And one of the awareness campaigns we were trying to do was gaining recognition for female in the arts world.
Okay.
And so reading your book today, and you were talking about several, talented, promising female rap artists, but who seem to like fizzle away for really no reason. Yeah. So what do you think that is the cause of this?
I think, let me not sound sexist, but I think girls or women, most of them, they feel the world belongs to men. So they continue and then all of a sudden they get demoralized by the fact that the men are the ones who have been called to perform on stages in Nigeria. Well, but if you don't get accepted in your society, the best thing you have to do is to move. If these female artists in Nigeria can just pack their bags and leave like Asha and Nneka, they will be respected here. They will come back and people will come for the shows. Forget what the Tiwa Savage is doing.
What would it take, do you think, to make good music?
You need to be able to stay away from listening to noise first. Understand yourself. I'm not a musician, but I feel as an artist, I know what timeless art is and how it could be done.
Okay. Well, all right. So thank you for being on my channel.
Thank you.
What do you want to say anything to writers out there, like young writers, aspiring writers?
Young writers should stop deceiving themselves that they're going to change this world with their writing. All you have to do is to make money and be able to fly, and don't be jealous when others are flying and showing their pictures on Facebook. That is all I want to tell you. Go and find your own money. That's all. Good.
Thank you very much for doing it.
No wahala.